I can't say because that's bias, and people are going to be on the comment section saying
Would you say that you're hype for HIP? I'm sorry.
All right. I am a hipster, if you know what that is. But anyways, going into this, I would say IMHIP has a lot of experience against Wolf because we have one player in the Inland Empire region that mains Wolf that actually got third at the SoCal Arcadian, which is, his name is Meteor. I haven't seen him in a while, but he's something. But anyways, going into this, what do you want to see from both players? Because I'm looking at IMHIP, he has to slow down the game to beat Wolf, but Wolf, he has to speed up the game to rush down Olimar to win.
Yeah, it's been interesting to watch that IMHIP has been playing this way more aggressively than I would have expected. He's been willing to get right up in Wolf's face, and when you're able to get reads like that, it's going to continue working out. But Wolf is the one who doesn't have a ton of range tools. He's just got the laser and the reflector, and when you get up close like that, that can happen.
But anyways, this is what I mean. Both these players actually had so much experience playing against each other from Brawl, Smash 4, and to Ultimate. So they both know exactly how the other plays. IMHIP playing a little bit more slow, K9 playing a lot more quick. So it looks like both these characters, both these players, changing up their playstyle. Really good read from K9sbruce. This is what I mean by having momentum from the loser's side means so much.
Yeah, it's just when you start to feel yourself and go for these options that you wouldn't necessarily see otherwise, just because you're feeling it, you start to get crazy stuff like that. And right now it's getting K9sbruce a significant lead. IMHIP is going to be in a kind of a tough spot. Again, tough or dangerous to edgeguard. And when you're down a stock, you kind of almost got to let Wolf get back to the ledge.
Yeah, but the thing is, Olimar actually can edgeguard Wolf, I believe, just because these Pikmin are much like small little swords that shouldn't be. I hate them. They are swords, basically.
I've never heard somebody call Olimar a swordy before, but I totally see where you're coming from. You got a lot of range to play with, and they're fast. That's the other big thing.
They're fast. They are a projectile and do a lot of damage. They're a kill, and they're a kill throw. They're a kill hit. It's pretty annoying.
And even here, like with the perp, whoa, a little bit wild there with the up special.
That's really good because right after IMHIP uses his uppy, he's able to basically immediately get out of that by using a whistle, by using an air dodge. And because K9 is really a patient player now and wanting to see his landings, he's just going to stand there, wait, and up smash.
Oh, goodbye. Yep. All right. IMHIP, 143% going up against K9sbruce. We were talking about him slowing down the game, but
that's not safe anymore.
K9, I was trying to set up something, and you're just interrupting me by winning the first game?
Yeah, dude, what's wrong with you, K9? It's like, why'd you have to do that? But fantastic up smash coming out. Not a lot of things Olimar could do because Olimar's tilts aren't safe because they're just very slow, like
down tilt,
punches.
maybe.
Down tilt, kind of.
Just,
you like go in and just like, hey. You're like, hey, then.
One more time for the clip.
All right, going into game 2, same place. I love how these players know each other so much and they play each other on a daily basis that they're just like, let's not counterpick. Let's go to the same plays every single time. Doesn't really matter.
It is the neutral stage of Smash Ultimate. You see everybody going here all the time simply because there's nothing about this stage that is particularly good for most characters. I mean, Joker is one of the notable exceptions, right, where he has the drag down platform to play with and he gets extra kill opportunities. But Olimar and Wolf, neither of them are super excited, nor do they super dislike either of these platforms.
Yeah, one thing I really hate about Wolf is that IMHIP basically hit Wolf the same amount of times, but why has he taken 100 more damage?
And died because he got hit by an up smash.
Because he got hit by an up smash, yes.
Yeah, Olimar, I mean...
Olimar not that good.
Yeah, he lost a lot.
Yeah. He still has a lot of really good a lot of really good options, but because people are already so used to playing against a super overhyped Olimar or super good Olimar, that having a worse Olimar is just like, wait, it's the same thing, but just slower. I win because everybody was training against the buffed one.
Oh, I'm surprised. Okay.
Oh, calling out that jump, but unfortunately not killing.
Yeah, K9sbruce seems to have a really good read on when IMHIP is going to be dropping the shield, and I'm surprised.
Really
That was the first time. That was the first time he did that without dropping with a nair, and I think it killed him.
Yeah, this K9, and especially Wolf, is really good at just sitting, anti-airing, and just playing the stage game. Whereas,
no Pikmin.
Yeah, no more Pikmin, so no more damage, actually. But yeah, this is why Olimar isn't that good. When he's put into disadvantage, even...
Oh, good tech. Great tech.
I thought that he got hit like super hard and into the spike hit like spot. But this is what I mean. When IMHIP's backed in the corner with just no Pikmin, basically insta-dead. Whereas for Wolf, he gets to just have free reign.
Yeah, and we'll see if IMHIP can do anything, but he's been stuck in this corner for a long time, hasn't been able to slow down the game much at all, and again, playing fairly aggressive, which is not what we were looking to see originally, but if he can start turning things around, I mean, he's getting some good damage, already 86 up on this Wolf, but he still is down a full stock at this point, needs to actually find the kill, and looking for something wild. Purples is something wild, that's what I like to see.
Purple hit, baby, let's go. But this is again, what I really mean by Olimar is very, very weak. Because not just he got nerfed, but his prevalent weakness of, hey, if you don't have any Pikmin or you don't have the right Pikmin out at the right time and they only come out in one same sequence,
yeah,
you're going to be kind of screwed. Like, why would you want a white Pikmin at this point in the game?
You don't. Yeah, you absolutely don't. You're looking for these purples. Reds and yellows are okay. Blues have those kill throws. So he's really got a pretty ideal situation right now of things that he's working with. But he's down a full stock. He's got 150%, and one more hit from just about anything from Wolf is going to be enough to take it. He's got to basically play the rest of this stock perfectly, and
yeah, that's what I mean. K9 was able to dance around him. He was able to empty hop on the other side, and then empty hop again on the other side. And then it gets IMHIP pretty flustered, and he's like, oh no, what do I do? And then he forgot he had a shield because he was trying to hit him, and then he got dash attack for it. He got booted in the face.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Yeah, just dancing around. I mean, when you have a full stock to play with, you're so free to go for all kinds of things, get in your opponent's head, and I feel like the way that played out, IMHIP is probably more demoralized from the way that he lost that than the fact that he actually lost that. And now we're seeing him switch over to the Joker. You already talked a little bit about how he likes to play this in order to cover some of the bad matchups, and the way he's been playing definitely says more Joker to me than Olimar.
Yeah, let's just see how this shows up, because unlike having Olimar, which is, I guess, a more passive character because he's more of a bait and punish, and Wolf, which is a more bait and punish / rushdown, having two rushdown characters is going to make things look substantially like different, because IMHIP now has a counter to punish all of K9's up smashes and down smashes to get Arsene a lot faster. On top of that, he has a gun to shoot down this animal.
Yeah, that's always very helpful. He's already about halfway through this Arsene and not actually getting that much damage on the Wolf. He got it almost too early, it feels like. Right, he doesn't have the Wolf at a kill percent. He's about to lose it, and
yeah, he didn't have the kill percentage. He couldn't have comboed it into too much. He was already kind of at kill percentage at that point, just a little bit more with regular Joker. And now he's kind of no Arsene, no meter to be found, not a lot of kill power at all. He has to fish for these smashes. This is a terrible place for Joker to be in right now.
See if he can find it. I mean, he's still got some kill moves. Obviously, all of his smashes going to work, and then that back air, we've seen how dangerous that can be. I mean, if he gets the forward tilt, it's still got that trample, right? You're still looking at the same thing that Little Max does. If the first hit clanks, it's going to be good, but the dash attack...
This is a good spot. This is an edge guard situation that Joker usually always excels in, but again, Wolf, having one of the best recoveries in the game, catches the jump in with the up smash. Fantastic by K9sbruce.
Yeah. Oop. Oh, no
wait.
DI.
He just threw him out like garbage. Wait a minute. Take out the trash.
I mean, it looks like he's getting taken out right now, taking a lot of percent. He's already got most of the Joker bar, but again, getting it a little bit too early. It's not as effective just quite yet. He's going to be able to get himself back to stage, and now he's going to actually be turning things around if he starts looking for opportunities to...
Oh, unfortunate trying to go for too hard of an edge guard, because Wolf has so many options off stage with either side B or different angled up Bs that it's a high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
I would say just play the coin flip at that point. If you're not fast enough to hit him before he starts anything, just play the coin flip.
Yeah, it's tough. I feel like K9sbruce is just so much in IMHIP's head at this point. He's just on such a roll that I'm having trouble seeing IMHIP actually bringing this one back. So just like we were talking about in a previous set, it's like you just got to start thinking about the reset. You're going to have to play this one again unless you can find some miracle run, because you're already down to stock, you're already at 84%, you don't have Arsene anymore, and K9sbruce is all over you.
Exactly. What IMHIP needs to do right now is he needs to stop the bleeding A, so stop all the momentum, at least make this game close when a bracket resets, because that stops at least a little bit of momentum, and then it allows you to kind of reset, say like, all right, I'm going to change up my game plan. But 149, I believe a forward tilt or a down throw now could kill.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, if you can find a way that will break K9's mental, just go for something unusual, just have an opportunity to, like, gimp him or something. Like, that is an opportunity for you to reset momentum. But other than that, I mean, as long as K9 wins this game, he's not going to get shaken whatsoever. He has to lose this game in a humiliating fashion.
I really wanted to see K9 actually do the smart move instead of, like, the SoCal move to actually wait out Arsene, but really good forward tilt. Doesn't matter. K9 resets the bracket, clean 3-0 against Inland Empire's I'm Hipster. I am hip.
But the big thing is, I don't see IMHIP really having an opportunity to really bring this back. He's going to have to completely reset everything. This is a brand new bracket almost, and K9
has so much momentum going into this. K9 feels so comfortable sitting there, up smashing, catching him with the dash-in forward smashes that it's really hard for Olimar to get in. It's right now, he needs to adapt super, super fast.
And I mean, obviously, he's a good Olimar. He's gotten to grand finals with his Olimar primarily. But the way he's been playing has just not been conducive to actually playing up against specifically K9's Wolf. He's just been all over everything.
K9's playing so patiently too. Usually for Wolves, they're just like, oh hey, I'm either always bait and punish or always rush down. But K9 just likes to sit there and wait and actually reacts to, well, half reacts, half reads things. Because right when he sees you jump squat, instant up smash coming out. Or it's like if he sees you dashing in, instant dash back because you're slower than Wolf.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it feels weird to say because you don't think of Wolf as necessarily that fast of a character, but his frame data is actually pretty nuts across the board, and especially with all the losses that Olimar had to hitting shield, it makes it that much more difficult for him to react. So he's got to be ahead of the ball and got to be using his Pikmin to its greatest effect as possible, and good read on the roll, but now he's actually got to finish the stock.
Yeah, exactly. This is the PowerPoint of Olimar. However, K9sbruce, he's on his PowerPoint now, sitting, waiting at ledge, and just reacting.
Yeah, here we go. Going back to the center stage, going to be returning to neutral. Good laser to set the pace and almost killing with that nair, just barely being able to come back. And got to be careful. All the tools that Wolf has, he just needs to hit you with really just about anything, and this might actually do it.
No, definitely not. He was way too on the other side of the stage. IMHIP could have hold straight to the left and would live still, I feel.
Ooh.
Fantastic parry. However, he realized, wait, I only have one Pikmin, and it's the purple, and I can't reach him. I got to pick more.
Yeah.
That's the very huge weakness of IMHIP and of the Pikmin and Olimar in general, is Pikmins are not in your favor.
Yeah, if you're in the wrong spot, you're in the wrong spot. Here we go. Oh, not quite a re-grab, but going all the way through, and K9sbruce not quite getting a punish. Good movement on IMHIP to actually dodge away from all of that, but again, only with a purple. Needs to find a couple more Pikmin. A red is helpful, but might not be helpful enough if you're going to be losing it right away.
200. This is crazy. Another really huge weakness that I've been noticing is that whenever IMHIP picks up an offensive Pikmin, such as a red or purple and stuff like that, K9sbruce runs away and resets neutral. When he picks a not that good one, so a yellow, white, or blue, and trying to get off from ledge, because like he knows he can't grab in the air, K9 goes in.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is very, very smart plays from K9.
Yeah, here he goes. But I mean, he's got a bunch of offensive Pikmin right now. The red, blue, purple, these are all things that you can realistically kill with. The white one definitely going to be hurting his chances to actually look for some of these kills quite a bit. And we'll see what K9 does. He kills the white one, but now the purple, blue.
This is very, very popular for killing. However, when K9's playing like this, when he's holding onto the center stage and sometimes giving up center stage and just opting for lasers to condition IMHIP, it's really hard to get that. But really good roll read, because K9 doesn't look like he jumps too much while in disadvantage. As I say that, he jumps in disadvantage. I love it.
hey man, you got to keep your opponent on their toes. If you do the same thing every time, it's not a mix-up when you do it again.
I mean, it technically is a mix-up if you do it again. K9sbruce going for the crazy stuff. Or probably misinput, who knows. I don't know top players. Top players are weird.
they're good.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, taking a lot of damage though. Just letting that white hit him, not the play whatsoever. He's actually really close in percent, and he just looks really comfortable in these high percent situations.
Yeah, this is usually if this was any other player, people would actually crack to how slow IMHIP's playing right now, and it's really like I win by getting one hit on IMHIP at a time, and that's what K9 is thinking. I win if I just hit him once and then that's it. Hit him once and that's it, because he does more damage based on hits, because if he tries to go for everything and tries to push this super fast, the longer that he plays and gets hit by the Pikmin, the more dot it does.
Yeah. And every single time you trade, every single time you hit each other, you're going to be getting a little bit of an advantage. And so far, I mean, IMHIP has not been doing a whole lot of damage. That's like the first time he's hit him in about 15, 20 seconds. And again, 150%. Olimar, he's got kill throws. He's got ways to kill, but he's got to actually land them. And oh, beautiful.
Tiny little delay thinking like, do I have my blue out? You have to think very on the fly with this character. Whereas for Wolf is a more reactive character, and you could kind of do whatever because he's very reliable. Whereas Olimar is not reliable at all. Very good edge guard. Always noticing that IMHIP always likes to float up, not really using his air dodge, and just catching him off guard.
Yeah,
so
fast.
1 or 2?
No,
1-0,
yeah,
right?
It's the reset. So that's 1-0 K9sbruce coming out over IMHIP in Grand Finals reset. So this is it. This is the last set of games here for Orange County, and what might be the last set of games for us here at Esports Arena for the night, as we are getting close to that time of day. But we do have a couple more games at least 2 more if K9sbruce continues his reign of terror here. Now I'm curious, I didn't actually see him on the standings, or I don't remember seeing him on the standings for Orange County. So I wonder if this is just for pride.
He doesn't really go to a lot of Super Smash Thursdays. He usually likes to go to Wednesday night fights and then other tournaments like around his area on Thursday. Thursday is kind of just like, hey, I want to try my hand at Sweet Tea, and that's basically about it.
There you go. I mean, so far he's been looking pretty good against Sweet Tea.
But now, this is IMHIP, a totally different monster. Starting off with 87% on K9sbruce and 23% on IMHIP. IMHIP playing this run and gun game very brawl-esque, whereas K9sbruce short hop narrowing in, very melee-esque.
Yeah, so far I'm really liking this stage switch for IMHIP. He's been able to play around the platforms and put K9sbruce in awkward situations by putting him on the platforms a little bit more, but something we didn't really see on Pokemon Stadium, and frankly, this is the first time that we're not playing on that.
Anybody in Orange County has been going anywhere but Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, K9sbruce. Oh my gosh, that's why it's so dangerous to try and edge guard against the Wolf. Almost, I don't want to say almost dies, but gets knocked off stage and
like
a couple more percent.
Damage.
Yeah.
The worst part about it, I'm pretty sure IMHIP was trying to time his whistle, because the whistle gives you like super armor basically.
Yeah, but it's like 1 frame.
But it's 1 frame, so you know if he was playing melee, he wouldn't have gotten that shine out.
Yeah.
Anyways,
here we go.
Back to a good game. 170 on K9sbruce, 133 on IMHIP.
Oh,
and then
dear.
eats the boot.
Oh dear. Trying to get away just means that you're dying in the wrong direction when the Wolf actually comes through, and 32% already.
32%
also
extra
DIing
credit,
the wrong
but
way.
hey, everyone's DIing the wrong way because K9sbruce was trying to hit him with an up air, you feel?
Yeah, I feel it. I mean, I understand why they're DIing in the wrong direction. It's just unfortunate that happens to be right when you get hit for your life. And 92%, we were already looking at IMHIP having a big turnaround in the first stock, but right now, K9sbruce is controlling everything.
K9sbruce just not letting up all his pressure. He's just staying in that sweet spot behind, like under the first platform of Battlefield, just trapping IMHIP with all these nairs. IMHIP finally firing back and saying, hey, how do you feel if I kind of stood here and there's nothing you could do?
Well, I'll just up smash you, and that's going to take a stock. So now 2-1. We've seen this before. K9sbruce about 100%. IMHIP coming back fresh with his last stock, and every single time K9sbruce has been able to close it from this position. We'll see if we are going to repeat history or find something new.
Down throw dash attack, true at 10% like it was. It's still not true at 0, I believe. But again, it's so hard getting out of the corner as Olimar.
Yeah, I mean, losing Pikmin is going to be able to have an opportunity. He's actually going aggressive with only 1 purple. Oh, man.
He's swagging out on him.
Feel himself a bit too much in this case, but look at that. 2 purples and a red. Going to be able to get a whole lot of damage very quickly if he's able to get all of these sets. Not going to be able to find the jab block, but instead just going to be hitting him with purples and getting... There you go. There's the jab block.
Damage. Oh, my goodness. All the way up to 70% already. Tying it up almost perfectly.
Ooh, trying to bet it all right there. Almost doing it again.
F-smash.
Every single time, K9sbruce is just barely missing the platform, but it's not quite punishing him. Trying to catch Olimar and off the side of the stage.
You could see in the webcam, IMHIP very, very displeased by that because that's pretty
tough.
That's tough. It happens. It's in the game. Everybody says it's not a fun mechanic, but
it's the way it works.
That's the way it works. You get hit by an uppie, you instantly die. It's a good, hey, I'm gonna stop the game real fast and then do this really fast kill move to catch you off guard like a inkling roller. But it's also a recovery that's hard to edge guard. This character again is very hard to edge guard.
Yeah. So we'll see what ends up happening. Going right on back to Battlefield, this was the best that IMHIP has looked against K9sbruce so far tonight, and we'll see if he can actually start taking a game. He needs to have an opportunity. He only needs to win. I say only. He only needs to win 3 games.
Exactly. Three games, that's like you made it to winners round 3. Did you have to think about it like that?
Yeah, I mean, you already did a pretty fantastic job getting your way here, but now, I mean, we can't stop talking about it. K9sbruce has just been all over it, but this stage, and the other thing is now IMHIP needs to win not only this game, but he needs to win 2 more games on K9's counter pick if he were to start winning.
Exactly. But K9 right now is not letting up even on Battlefield. All this, he was in disadvantage for a majority of the time, but look at the percentages. They're about the same. He's actually winning, despite IMHIP winning and being in advantage a lot more, I feel.
Really has. Olimar's damage has gone down quite a bit overall. Doesn't have the same kind of up smashes in order to get big damage quickly. See if you can find out. Only got a purple and a white, and unfortunately not going to be enough as K9 just hits the Pikmin as well.
The boots. It's like when you're on platform, you can't really do anything against the other player. Like Olimar would have his up airs, and he has the boots. K9 has the boots, but at the same time, that's very exploitable if Wolf tries to go for a very, very aggressive recovery, like just naring.
Yeah, ooh. Just barely missing out on that forward smash. We're going to get a little bit more damage. The up throw going to give you a couple of fares, and now he's again all over IMHIP, but he's turning right around again. And again, the momentum keeps shifting as both these guys are able to break out of each other's combos.
Exactly. These characters, these players right now are very, very much momentum-based, it seems.
Ooh, jumping off stage?
I really wanted to see K9sbruce's fall off nair because that takes up so much room, and you saw that IMHIP had to go straight up. However, IMHIP could very well tech it and just edgeguard K9sbruce. This is no time to do high risk, high reward. That's the last stock. There's still 2 stocks. I'm already on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, I can't wait to see K9sbruce. If he gets this kill, we'll be in the same kind of situation we've seen for the past 4 games in a row. 137% against 138. You just need to find one more big hit. The up smash is going to do it, catching the spot dodge perfectly. And are we going to see history repeat itself? Okay, well, not quite.
Yeah, well, technically it did repeat itself because the same thing happened all the other games. Anyways, going back into this. Oh,
good
really
damage.
Smart holding onto him so that there's even more damage on the white. That's why you shouldn't discard whiteys all that much. They rack up so much damage so fast.
Yeah, whenever you get them to attach to the other person, but right now trying to turn things around 50%, turning it around. IMHIP actually might be favored for the first time in any of the games we've been spectating so far in this grand finals. Getting some good damage, and all the Pikmin are out. Only the purple is still available, and he's got nothing. He's got a Nair to play with. We'll see if K9 can do anything, but no, still just gonna let him run away.
This is very bad from IMHIP because he's giving K9sbruce all the stage control, and because he's giving him stage control,
oh dear,
he eats a back air, and he couldn't get past Wolf.
Couldn't get past the back air, and that just means that K9sbruce is going to be our